Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at WGNSradio.com.
Well, we are back here on Rutherford Issues, and time to chat with James Price of the Better Business Bureau here today. James, good morning to you.
Good morning, Brian. Glad to see you back.
Yeah, glad to be back and doing stuff.
I hear you.
It's better than the alternative. But how are things going with the BBB this summer?
Oh, we are just busier than we can be. It's crazy out there. There's so much to do. It's just like a lot of the businesses out there. I'm hearing a lot from businesses that they're super, super busy. And, of course, we have consumers that are being targeted by scammers and all kinds of stuff. But today we have a really neat topic.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about AI. And if our listeners want to follow along, they can go to bbb.org. And when you get to bbb.org, in the top bar up there, you click on Community Resources, and then right below that, you're going to see a thing that comes up that says BBB AI Hub. So bbb.org, and then under Community, and then go to the AI link there.
It's interesting how AI has become here in the last, several months, one of these controversial things, really, depending on who you ask. Don't bring it up at a college graduation, apparently, because everybody's gotten booed that has. But I think there has to be some happy medium. I mean, for those of us who were around in the days when the internet was created or whatever, it was going to put people out of jobs and things. And I think we've learned how to use it that way. So I don't know. We'll see what the future is. But I think there's some happy medium here. And this some smart solutions here maybe give us some ideas on how that can be used.
Yeah, absolutely. And so there's a couple different podcasts on here. And one of them, ones I was watching earlier, guy talks on the podcast, and he says on here, AI will not replace your job, but someone who knows how to use AI just might.
Good point.
So there's just a lot of things that AI can do overall. And, if you're following along, we're going to scroll down here to where it talks about, what AI literacy matters now. It's changing how businesses operate, how nonprofits deliver services, how workers build careers, just AI. There's a whole bunch of stuff out there. And you got to know that all the money that's being put into building these data centers and that kind of stuff, it's just not going away anytime really soon.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things that get on the bus or you're going to miss it overall.
Well,
so,
it helps us kind of understand some of the AI principles there too, and why it matters. Some of the, I guess, core concepts.
And actually, we'll get into this in just a second, but there's a lot of courses on here that AI is providing, and they're free. You do have to sign up for them, and some of them are an hour or so long. I guess it's a good, lunchtime, thing to learn some practical information in the evening time, what's going to happen. But, some of these 5 things that it talks about here is understanding AI principles, learn the core concepts behind today's AI tools, including what AI can do, where it adds value, and how it's shaping work and decision-making. The second one is explore practical use cases, discover how AI can support marketing, operations, customer service, education, communication, research, and everyday productivity. Write better prompts for the third one here. Practice giving AI clear instructions so that you generate stronger results, solve problems faster, and use tools more effectively. They'll talk about in this one is it's not just using AI, but how can you ask AI questions that's going to give you better answers. The fourth thing is evaluate AI outputs. Build the habit of checking results for accuracy, quality, bias, and relevance so AI supports good judgment instead of replacing it. AI is not going to be, it's not going to replace everything, and it causes errors in some places.
Yeah.
And then number 5 is use AI responsibly. Understand privacy, ethics, transparency, and risk so you can apply AI in ways that are trustworthy, safe, and aligned with your values overall. And so BBB talks about here on the site about, who's getting service from this. And it gives a lot of different places like small businesses, nonprofits, educators, students, leaders, workforce professionals. I know I use it within my job here when I want to find something out. And I use it for, just kind of everyday things, asking questions and that kind of stuff. So on the website here, they're talking about 3 different levels of AI, and what people need to do is find out, well, what's the level that you're at, or what do you need overall? And so level 1, they talked about foundation and build confidence. This is for the level 1 is just for beginners, occasional AI users who want to understand the basics with AI, use AI with confidence, learn practical skills so they can apply it right away. And this level is basically just for occasional users. You can get free AI tools online. Sometimes that's just enough. The courses that we have on this are going to teach those basics, how to use the prompts, how to use it responsibly, and just everyday productivity. And the bottom line here is that those access tools are free. You can download them on your phone. You can download them on your computer. And you'll just kind of see how things work overall. The second level is application. And this is where you start creating momentum for users who already know the basics and they're ready to apply AI to real work situations, prompting, workflows, automation, business use. You might even have, for a consumer, you might even have some things in there that will help you get answers to things that you wouldn't normally just find anywhere else. And this next step, these are paid AI account. They're saying they recommend using a paid system for this to get a little more thing on workflow and real world use. How do you do it? How do you boost productivity? So this is taking you a step beyond just the free version of AI. And then the third level is now we're going to start talking about innovation and how to shape your future. And this is where people, if they start getting experience in AI, or leaders and people who just need some advanced strategy, government agencies, automation systems, transformation. I think at this point, probably most of the people out there that you're using AI are probably using the level 1, and they really haven't gotten into it. And the level 3 is a paid advanced AI tool, and there's a whole lot of things that you can do on there that you just can't get on the regular level 1 foundation. But you won't really know until you jump in there and start figuring out what AI is about.
Yeah. James Price is with us this morning from the Better Business Bureau, and we're talking about the BBB AI Hub. And James, we've got a couple of minutes here left. Why don't we talk about why this hub is different?
So mainly is like, where do people go to learn about AI? I mean, you can go to college, you can start looking at things online. But what BBB is doing here is we're trying to supply the knowledge that people need along the way. When you're in the AI Hub, there's a couple podcasts in there about navigating the AI economy and how you use it. And these are from people who basically one of the CEOs from BBB is in here, and you'll see that this guy has the background from it. And then as you go down a little bit, you'll start seeing training videos. And you can look in there and you can say, well, I don't understand all this. they're going to talk in here about, like the first course they have on there says human judgment still matters. It's a powerful tool when it comes to values, people, and consequences. Human judgment still matters in what we do in AI. I don't know, the people out there that are listening, you've probably done some stuff on AI before, have them write something for you, but I've never used it where I didn't have to go back and actually edit it a little bit along the way. It gave you a good starting point and gave you some things to look into, but it's not going to take away the human judgment of what you need to do. And so as you go through this and you look at these different courses, economics, vocabulary on AI, what you need to understand about the vocabulary behind AI, how do you get production out of it, and then there's a whole course on ethics, governance, and guardrails, what you should be doing on that, and then welcome to the just the AI hub here at BBB, where they're going to take you through and see some more of these things, and then there's a whole thing on resources. So we're just really looking at this at a high level today on AI. And I would highly recommend that people go through here and sign up for some of these classes. You'll see on there when you go to sign up, it'll give you a date and time. It'll tell you how many people are still available to be in the course. And you can kind of pick your day and time, but you do have to kind of sign up for them along the way.
Yeah. Now, are some of these resources free to use, or how does that work for people?
Most of the ones that I'm looking at on here, all these educational courses are free. You just got to go to bbb.org, and once you're in there, like I said, go to the community page, and then just when you click on that, a thing that says BBB AI Hub.
BBB AI Hub, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so BBB does have some things on our regular website that offer additional education for accredited businesses. Once you're accredited with BBB, businesses can go in there and they can get even more information. But as far as I'm seeing on this AI Hub right now, I don't see where any of these are charging a fee to use these. Now, there may be some in here, but there's quite a bit of information in here.
Well, check it out. And again, you can go to bbb.org, or if you want to go to bbbAIHub.org, you can go right directly to the page. James Price joining us today from the Better Business Bureau here on Rutherford Issues. Until next time, take care out there.